Hey, we are live. All right. Let's see who shows up. For those of you guys who are watching after the fact, basically, we're here to celebrate a little bit. This is the 1 year anniversary of my first video. That was January 28th, 2020. And it was like, I think, 2 Theros Beyond Death collector packs. And my God, it was terrible. It's amazing I'm still here doing this. That's how bad that first video was. So we're gonna celebrate how far we've come along as a channel. Just like we're gonna talk about crap. I got my land collection over here, so we're gonna do a kind of like our monthly follow up on how the land collection is coming along. I'll probably do it twice, maybe like once in the very beginning, and then like as we get closer to the end, I'll do it again. That way, so if people are coming and going and don't hit it the first time around, I think that makes sense, right? I guess we could talk Kaldheim too, because that's here now. Hema, what you doing? My cat's playing with the light. Hema, stop. Hema. Oh, speaking of lights, Andrea got me this fancy halo of a light thing. She got it for our anniversary. Our anniversary is February 13th. Hey, Ayler, how's it going? So yeah, it was an early anniversary present. I'm actually really excited about this thing. This thing is really good. It really helps the quality of the openings and stuff like that. Hey, Dragon Pro, how's it going, bud? So it's really cool. It was like a really cool gift. Like she's very, very thoughtful when it comes to gifts. Hey, thank you so much, Neil. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, this thing makes a world of difference because I have like another ambient light source over here, but it was the only light source I had, so I had one. But it's like, and I have an overhead light. Obviously, this is my dining room, so it's like, but it would cast shadows only having the one light source. So I really had to have that overhead light on to kind of nullify the shadow effect. But that would glare on the cards. Thanks, Raven. Thank you so much. So yeah, it would like glare on there. So I needed a secondary light source. So this is fantastic. And I've been using it for the past couple videos. I want to say last 2 videos I've used this new light source. So definitely cool. It's helping. Now let's see. Well, it's actually happening currently. I mean, so pre-release for Kaldheim is tomorrow. That's very exciting. I'm not going to a pre-release event, but I'm going to be picking up a draft box tomorrow to open up on the channel. So I'll be looking forward to that. Let's see what we can get out of a draft box. I tend not to get draft boxes because you guys know how I do. I'm primarily operating in the secondary market to flip cards, to pay for the next stuff, and to save up and get dual lands with the cards I open. So, yeah. So I generally shy away from the draft boxes just because you're not pulling the value out of them as you do with a collector's box, but I like to help. I don't feel like waiting another week to touch Kaldheim, so I was like, I'm just going to get a draft box. It'll be fun. Oh, yeah. It's funny, too, because the land collection, and I'm not going to go over it quite yet. I'll wait see if we get a couple more people in here before I start going over it. So this was like my original binder, and this thing is stuffed now. I actually had to expand to a secondary binder, which I'm filling up pretty fast. So I'm surprised how fast I am filling it up. And then this is just this is just my promotional binder right now until I get another one that matches, because I'm just going to keep getting the unstable binders because I like them. I think they look pretty freaking cool. So I figured I'm going to have, it's a land collection. You have to have land portfolios, right? It makes sense to me. I don't know. Yo, John, how's it going? We have a Cryptic Commander in the house. I've been on with the guys now 5 weeks in a row, 4 weeks in a row. I've been on the podcast. You did. I literally started. Oh, it says my connection's unstable. Anyone that's here, you having any issues watching me? Just type it in the chat. Let's make sure. Because everything looks fine on my end. I'm at full Wi-Fi. Oh, okay, it went away. So I'm assuming that I'm assuming we're good now. We're going to assume that we're good. I don't. I'm not as good on technical issues when it comes to live streams. Excuse me. Oh, kind of tired today too. By the way, I wasn't particularly busy today. I was busy yesterday. I think it's just a side effect of how busy I was yesterday. I was a little sleepy. Thank you. So okay, no issues. Good. And apparently, I'm going to be coughing this entire time. By the way, I'm not sick. I swear. I swallowed wrong. Like right before I came on, I was like, I'm gonna have a nice sip of coffee. And I was like, and I've been struggling ever since. Hey, Happy Owl, how's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. So Kaldheim, and what else? Oh, today is day one of MTG Arena on mobile. Has anyone played that yet on your phone? Like, does it work? I still can't imagine playing Arena with a phone. I could see it maybe on a tablet, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I fat thumb everything. For everyone that like talks to me like in like real life, you know I'm just like I type and it just looks like gibberish coming out half the time because my thumb just goes all over the place. I can't control it. Yeah, it's Yuri behind me, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yuri? Yeah, it's Yuri. Yeah, it's a lot of fun being on the podcast. I enjoy it. Definitely a lot of fun. Oh. So let me think. So we have Arena on mobile. Kaldheim tomorrow. So is anyone going to a pre-release tomorrow? Hey, Chesterfield, how's it going? Yuri, please don't jump on my binders. Yuri. I'm gonna get him down real fast because he's just gonna crash into everything. Come on. Go on. Go. Oh, you're going to a pre-release, John? That's cool. Yeah, he's adorable, but he's one of the ones I don't trust when I have like stuff set up and I have like now the beverage on the table, I have my land collection on the table, so I'm like, I'm just gonna get the cat down real fast. Yeah, I'm not doing any pre-releases for Kaldheim. I'm just gonna give my product and go home. I want to open it in peace. Oh! You just go. So you can only pick up your kit. Oh, so you drafting with friends? Not draft, sealed with your friends? Because that's fun too. Probably more fun than being at the store. Because then you can be cozy in your own home playing. I prefer that. So we have that. I'm trying to think of anything else Magic related. So Raven's cat likes to be all over when she's sorting. I can understand that. We have 8 of them here, by the way. There's actually one just off screen, like literally right there. She's just kind of chilling on the table, and I've already seen like 4 of them like come in and come out. Yeah, with everything that's going on in the world, it makes more sense just to kind of be at home. I'm sure there's LGSs out there that would do some kind of like pre-release video thing. Yeah, like Jared just said, like some kind of virtual event, which sounds pretty cool. Oh, Neil, your LGS like close, and there's no other ones that are like relative 4 hours away. Wow, that is a drive. Like I might go an hour out of my way, but 4 hours that's a long drive just to get some sealed action in. I wouldn't do that either. We can play Arena. That is true. I was actually playing a little bit earlier. I wanted to see if there was any decks that utilized the Coldheim cards, and one deck had like it only lasted like 4 turns, but like he had a World Tree and all his lands are snow covered. So I'm assuming that he was doing something with the new Coldheim cards. But I play Rogue, so it's like I stole his Saga that makes the 8/8 Kraken out of his graveyard on like turn 4, and he just scooped. Wow, it's so funny, like hearing like how far you guys have to travel to get to an LGS. Like I live in New Jersey. There are 3 within probably 5 minutes of my house, so I have like the pick of the litter. I can go wherever I want. Wow, that's crazy. That's a long drive. Yeah, I've been watching the openings of Kaldheim 2. I've seen like I think 4 collector's boxes, and I think I saw like maybe probably 4 draft boxes. Also, I know Dakota from World of Better Magic. I saw him open one. Hey, Leatherface MTG, how's it going, bud? I saw Cards of Michael open 2 collector's boxes, and I saw someone else that opened 2 others. I forget. But it looks cool. Like I really like the showcases. Like I'm excited to get the chance to see his showcases. I'm really excited to see the Snowlands. I think that I'm looking forward to getting the gods, especially the mythic ones. They all seem pretty legit. And I wouldn't mind opening up a Vorinclex Phyrexian. I mean, it's obviously its value, but it's like that Phyrexian writing is really, really cool. I can't wait to get my Phyrexian Swamp. That's like the one card I'm really looking forward to, and it's not that expensive compared to other stuff I have floating around here. I saw he pulled the Phyrexian one. It was really cool. John, who are you meeting up with? With an official Cryptic Commander podcast. Who are you meeting up with? I might have lost it in the flow of conversation. Oh, Leatherface is local to you? I didn't know that. Very, very cool. Yeah, Cards of Michael is local to me. Like I actually, like me and him have drafted together before. It was a lot of fun. He's a really, really cool dude. I like Michael a lot. Yeah, that would be really, really cool with the showcase frame in the Phyrexian. I wonder why they chose not to. It's an interesting question to pose. Like, why wouldn't you just make a Phyrexian option? That would be sweet. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm still blown away that some of you guys are driving like 2-4 hours to get to an LGS. That's insane. Makes it sound like you should open up an LGS there. Thanks for stopping by, Chesterfield. Take care, bud. Yeah, for those who don't know, if you listen to the Cryptic Commander, the podcast, they have playmats available now. So you can go on their Facebook group. You can go on their YouTube page if you're interested. Very, very cool stuff. And also, Leatherface MTG is also a content creator. I'm trying to give out shout outs. But yeah, it's hard to believe it's been a year, by the way. It's been a year of me doing this. I would have never have guessed that I'd still be doing this in a year. I did it just kind of for the lulls. I thought just the shits and giggles of it. Like I thought it would be funny to just open packs and put it on YouTube. I didn't think when I started doing it, I didn't think I would have to start planning my live streams for the time zones that the majority of my clientele live in, which is crazy to me. Like I had a couple people ask me, what time are you going on? And I'm like, I'm going on 6 Eastern Standard. And they're like, what time is that in Germany? What time is that in Singapore? It's like, how are there people watching me in like in Australia and stuff like that. How the hell do you find me? Yeah. Yeah, everyone is going to be sending me playmats to I can plug their stuff whenever I go to play Sealed. Like, you have been beaten by Peddler, sponsored by Cryptic Commander. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy to me to think that like this is like a worldwide audience. Like there's people in Norway that watch. How crazy is that? Like there's some cool dude in Norway. He's like, "Hey, Peddler," and I'm like Norway? How did you find me? Like how did anyone? How did any of you guys find me? Really? Because if you watch my first couple episodes, they are terrible. Like I said, I never expected to keep doing this for a year. I just got lucky and kind of found the formula that works best for me. So like I wouldn't do this if I had to like actually physically spend this much money on this game. Like the way I do it by selling everything, I don't have any financial risk involved going in this. So anything that I accrue as I do this, it's just mine, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, well, you know what it is, Al? I had that because let's start at the beginning. So it's like I started with like 5 subscribers. It was like my wife, my mom, and a couple coworkers. That was it. I had 5, and that was it for a long time. And then I decided to like, as I did a couple more videos, I'm like, all right, this is kind of fun. I'm sure I could actually like maybe do something with this. So I started like reaching out to larger channels to try to like get like my foot in the door with them and try to kind of use their audience in order to kind of help build my name up. And that's where I started talking to Cards with Michael, because he was huge compared to me. Like, and he was much smaller than I think I was one of his first 500 subscribers. So he was much, much smaller, but he was really like receptive and open. He's like, yeah, man, I can help you out. And then I was like, hey, man, if I sponsor some packs, can you call out shout out my channel? And he's like, oh, absolutely. So it was really, really cool. Michael like gave me like that first like jump from like just 5 people I know that gave a shit enough to hit subscribe to actually getting people that I don't know to subscribe. And that got me to like maybe like in like the 20s, I think, or something like that. And then just over time, I slowly accrued. And then we got to about 100, and then it was like 200. It was like, well, no, we got to 100. And then I did a Double Masters VIP box giveaway. And I just gave away a VIP box of Double Masters, and that like jumped me up to 300 people like pretty quick. And then what Happy Owl was just mentioning is because I opened stuff early. I got Zendikar Rising Collector's Box like 10 days early. So it was like me and Cards with Michael were the only people on Earth that had a box on YouTube. So I went from 300 to 900 overnight, basically, which was insane. So it was that one video that really kind of pushed me over the edge. Like I'd still be sitting at probably like 300-400 people, but I wouldn't have given a shit. I'm still enjoying doing it. But that's how we got here. And actually, another thing I didn't mention too, like last night, like literally like right before the anniversary kicked in, we hit 1,100 subscribers. So right now we're sitting at like 1,100, which is crazy. Like I am still like, every time we hit some form of a milestone, it still blows my mind. Like it's only 1,100 people. It's not a lot of people. Max Richard, thank you so much, bud. Good, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh yeah, you know what? We'll do the land collection really soon too. Like I was, because we had like 4 or 5 people in here for a while. We're almost at 10. I'll do the land collection pretty soon. I'm going to do it twice. I don't know if any of you guys heard that in the beginning. I'm going to do it like once in the actual like kind of like opening session of this, and then I'm going to do it again towards the end. That way, so if people cycle in and out, like if they miss the first one, I'll do it a second time. That way, so they can watch it too. Yeah. Lots of phone calls, Leatherface. That is how I get packs. That's how I get boxes early. Make lots of phone calls. That is the best thing to do. It's a pain, especially. I mean, I don't have a store. I'm just an individual. I don't own an LGS or anything like that. So it's like you really have to dig and you really have to pull strings. Like I was supposed to, and sometimes it doesn't work. I was supposed to open a box of Kaldheim either yesterday or today, but it just fell through. So I was like, whatever. I'll just wait till Friday. And hopefully next week I'll have my first collector's box Tuesday or Wednesday to open. But if I don't, I don't. I'll just get it on Friday like everyone else. Just whatever. Sometimes shit falls through. Not everything goes to plan. There's another cat behind me too, by the way. I'm sure you see him back there. That's Phooey, by the way. He is blind. See, he just jumped up there like it's nothing. That cat is blind. He has no eyes. It's insane watching him maneuver the house. I think Andrea is sick of me talking about him because I'm so impressed with this cat. Like, he knows where he is. He knows the sound of everything. Like, he runs through the house. Like, and there's like, corners and walls, and he's just like, and he's gone. It's unbelievable. Philly, what you doing? Hi, bud. Hi. Hang on, I gotta get him. He's too cute. Oh. Philly. You come say hi, everybody? Come here, Philly. Oh. Come here. Come here. Oh, so this is Philly. This is Philly. And as you can see, like I said, he has no eyes. But he is just the sweetest little guy. This is my buddy. Yeah, Philly. What you doing, bye-bye? I'm gonna put you down, okay? Come on, go down. There you go. Good boy. And the crazy thing is, he knows where he is too. I just put him down, and he knows where he is. No. Don't jump up. All right, so I mean, do you guys want to see the land collection? what we've acquired since the last time we've done this? Is that what the general consensus is? It's time to do the land collection? And of course, there's a delay too. So if you type something and I don't respond to it immediately, it's because I just haven't seen it yet. That's food. Food. All right, I got one affirmative. Why not? We're gonna go for it. Oh, there goes Phil again. Look at him. It's insane that a blind cat can get around that well. All right, give me a second because I'm gonna have to. He looks like he would be on an MTG land. That's funny. Right, how can I do this safely? All right, hold on. There's my kitchen, by the way. There's my computer. What is the best way to do this? Hang on, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do this. All right, we'll do it like this. All right, there we go. There we go. It's gonna take me longer to get it set up than to actually show off the lands. Amp it all up. It's gonna take me like a half hour to get ready. That's good enough, right? We're gonna assume that's good enough. All right. Hey, Grim, how's it going, bud? All right, so this right here, and I have these all chronologically. The only thing I don't have chronologically yet is the promotional lands, just because I'm too lazy to look them all up individually. All right. So we have made some progress. All right, what's the best way to get this? Hold on. Let me try to angle it up a little bit. We'll get there, don't worry. Hey, Talmor, how's it going, bud? Hey, you were listening like it's a radio. That's awesome. Actually, you know what? If I lift it up a little bit more, we might just get there without having to move anything else. That looks pretty good, right? I'm happy with that. And if I shimmy, should be able to get both pages. All right, hold on. What's glaring currently? Okay, so currently this is glaring. Yeah, this is glaring. Let's do it like this. All right, can everyone still see okay? Who is not driving, by the way? So Talmor, I don't need you to glance at your phone. You keep driving. I'll wait a couple seconds just for someone to say, okay, it's good enough, or we need a little bit more light. I can get a little bit more light if needed. Oh, thank you, Raven. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can. you can. We're friends on Facebook, right? Just hit me up on Facebook Messenger. That's the best way for me to do it. Okay. I got 2 looks good, so we're going to assume that this is good to go. Yeah, Raven, just PM me on Facebook once we're done. All right. So, as we know, first we're going to have. I'm missing 2 mountains, and I have an island coming in. So I actually have 8, but that's still en route to me. So we have 8 out of 10 alphas. So this right here is where alpha's going to stop, and now we have a full set of betas. I finally completed the beta section. Oh, cool. So Neil actually found me through Paul's Brown, who's also been extremely helpful to me as I was growing. Like, he was definitely really, really cool, very supportive. Paul's is a cool dude. There's a lot of really cool people out there, honestly. And I don't want to start listing because I know I'll forget people and I'll feel bad. So we have a full set of beta finally, and obviously we have our Arabian Night Mountain here, and there is a slot here that's missing. I would be curious if anyone knows, because it's right before Unlimited and Revised. So I would be curious if anyone knows what's going to go there. So I'll leave that as a little bit of homework for you guys. What do you think is going to go there? So we have a full set of Unlimiteds. So this right here is all Unlimited. Then we have Revised. We do have a full set of Revised. And now this right here, this sad little spot right here, I actually just got done setting this up today, actually. This is where my summer lands are going to go, because it's a supplement to Revised. So I figured it made most sense to have it directly after Revised, if that makes sense. So yeah, so we're going to have MTG Summerlands here as soon as we start getting those in. And if for those who don't know, MTG Summerlands, Edgarlands, whatever you want to call them, they're very, very rare. It was a set that was supposed to be supplemental to Revised to fix a lot of like the issues Revised had. And they are, yes, Talmar is correct. They are very, very pricey is a very good way to say it. They are expensive. I mean, they run from, you can generally get like mountains and some of the forests for like 300 if you're lucky. And the islands go all the way up to probably 800 to 1,000 each. Oh, wow. You have a Soul Ring, Summer Magic Soul Ring? That's awesome. That's very cool. And DT, Demonic Tutor, right? Demonic Tutor, yeah. Very cool. That Soul Ring's got to be almost $1,000. So moving on, we got some Ice Age goodness here. All playset of Ice Age, including the 5 snow covereds. And then that takes us into 4th edition. And as you'll see here, we do have a playset of 4th edition. I hate when the cards ride up a little bit. It drives me nuts. Playset of 4th edition. And these are actually from Talmar right here. I had to adjust my binder just for this alone. So because for those who don't know, Talmar sent me like this huge fat pack box, just absolutely stuffed with basics. It was so cool. Yeah, the fix made the cards way worse. So yeah, the Blue Hurricane exists. Yeah. Summer Magic was worse than Revised, which was funny. But these are these are Revised with black borders. They're it's foreign black border Revised is how it's known. And when Revised came out in different languages, they all got printed with the black borders. So I'm only going to collect one of the languages because it's the same thing. They're all just going to be foreign black borders. But these were all generously given to me from Talmar. Appreciate that. And that'll take us into Mirage down here. And we have full set of Mirage into 5th edition. So we have a full set of 5th edition. That's going to take us into the first Portal series. I'm just going to kind of straighten them up as we go. So this is the Portal lands. These are all really, really cool. I love the John Avon forests. If you guys know me, I'm a big fan of John Avon's art. So I actually got a full set of the portal lands now. And then we have Tempest. Got a full play set of Tempest, and that's going to take us through. After Tempest is Portal 2, which starts right here. I want to like adjust this because I hate how like, what's a good example? I guess I don't have a good example yet. Whatever. I am going to adjust it eventually to make it so like the lands line up a little bit nicer. So we go Portal 2. And I do have a full play set of Portal 2. Again, the John Avon lands just always like stand out. Like to me, it's like it's amazing how nice his artwork is. Like, look at this thing. Let me get it so there's no glare. Can I get it with no glare? I'm not going to de-sleeve it. It is such a pretty, pretty, pretty island. Is there a better way to do this? I guess not. It's hard to say, but his work is just something else. Like I'm a big, big fan of John Avon. All right, so full Portal 2, and then we go into Unglued. So I have all 5 of the Unglued lands, the first like joke set from Magic. And then we have Urza Saga. This should be another full play set. Yep, full play set of Urza Saga. Oh yeah, Grim, I am very, very excited about Kaldheim. I can't wait for it. Very, very excited. So after Urza's, we have 6th edition. Which if you'll notice too, it's a lot of like art taken from the earlier sets. Chaos, how's it going, bud? I wasn't expecting you. I figured you'd be working. And then after 6th edition, we have Portal 3 Kingdoms. This is actually where I start missing out a little bit. Oops, hold on. I jacked this up a little bit. Because I was thinking about shifting it around, and I started, and I didn't finish it. So we're just going to take 2 seconds and fix this so it's actually correct. And as you can see, I am missing, for some reason, all the mountains from Portal 3 Kingdoms. I don't know why there's such a pain. I just haven't found them yet in a decent condition to buy them. So I am missing 3 mountains there. But as you can see, like most of the early stuff is pretty well taken care of. And that right there is a swamp. I'm missing a swamp too from Portal 3 Kingdoms. Now this is yeah, you don't have to send me out the Portal 3 Kingdom ones, man. They are pricey. They're pretty pricey. I don't want to ask you for lands that are that expensive. You know what I mean? You trust me. You're giving me enough, sir. Don't worry. So these are the starter 1999 starter magics, and you can tell that from the star. It's hard to see, but it's hard to see. Let me pull one up. There's this kind of star icon there for the set symbol. So we have the starters. I believe I have a full set of starters. And then we go into Mercadian Masks. And again, I do believe I have a full set of the Mercadian Masks. That we do. And then that goes into Invasion. Again, you can always tell when it's a John Avon land. Like this one, like it stuck out to me. I'm like, oh, that's really nice. And it's a John Avon land. And Therese Nielsen has some in here as well. So that's our Invasion block. And that goes into 7th edition. And I believe I'm missing 1 out of 7th edition. Yes, I am. I'm missing a Plains. And again, I just haven't found it in a condition that I'm happy about. So, and you know what? And Talamar gave me a bunch of 7th edition. So it might actually be in that box, and I just haven't dug it out yet. So that is our first binder of the land collection. And like I said, as you may have seen in the thumbnail, I had to go out and buy another binder because that's how much we've added to this. So let's do this. So this is the second binder now. Now this one's going to be a lot more vacant because this one's definitely still the one I'm working on right now. So this is much more of a work in progress, but there's still a lot here. And if you remember, I believe the last time we did the update about a month ago, I think we stopped on 7th edition. Like I think I had 2 or 3 cards in 7th edition, and that was it. So as you can see, we definitely made some progress. Like all this is full right here. So we got something to go over still. So now we're in Odyssey, the Odyssey block. We have a full set there. Into Stronghold. Got a full set of Stronghold. What the hell goes here? Something goes here. I don't remember what goes here. Oh, you know what these are? I think that these are the dual deck lands, I believe, that go here that I'm missing. I don't think I have any of them yet. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is 8th edition. This right here is for 8th edition. Yes, that final answer. That is correct. So this right here is going to be 8th edition. I don't have any yet. Like I said, because I'm only going off of what I have on hand, and I'm also going through the stuff that Talamar sent me. I haven't purchased any lands or used credit for lands or anything like that. So 8th edition is 8th edition. And then it takes us into the Mirrodin block. And as you can see, we're working on Mirrodin. Got all the forests. We got all the islands. Missing a couple forests or mountains. Missing a plains. Missing a couple swamps. And then that's going to take us into Kamigawa. So I am missing a forest from Kamigawa and a mountain, but it's still pretty full. It's not bad. And then after Kamigawa goes Unhinged, which I only have the one so far. This is some of the best lands in Magic here, the Unhinged. They're definitely some of my favorites. Like, these things are just so nice. And the mountain's like the worst one, and it's still really, really cool. That's so rad. So after Unhinged, it's going to be 9th edition. And as you can see, like I said, there's going to be holes. Definitely missing some 9th edition. And after 9th, it's Ravnica, the original Ravnica block. It's like a history lesson too. Look at this. You get to look at my lands and be bored, and you get to listen to me talk about history and be bored. How amazing is that? You guys are going to be bored twice. The Unhinged swamp, Talamar, yes, I agree. That is probably one of my favorite swamps all time. So Ravnica block. And then that goes into the Time Spiral block. I guess I'm missing a plane or an island. I am missing an island. We got a full set of Ravnica. And then we're missing an island, and that's it from Time Spiral. And then we have Cold Snap. So I have the 5 snow-covered lands from Cold Snap, which is going to kick us into 10th edition. And as you can see, it's primarily the core sets that I don't have a lot of. Like, I'm definitely missing a lot from the core sets, but that's all right. They'll come with time. So we got maybe about close to half of 10th edition. Now we have Lorwyn in the Lorwyn block. And this is some really, really nice art, too. I like the Lorwyn block a lot. So we have a full set of Lorwyn. Then we go into Shadowmoor. And I've got everything except an island, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, now here is where these are the dual deck lands. This is where the dual deck lands are going to be. So I save the spot for them. Now this is the Shards of Alara block. And it looks like I'm missing 2 forests from Shards. Yep. Just the 2 forests from Shards, and then this will be a full set. I always like this one a lot too, because it always stuck out because it doesn't look like the rest of the swamps. You know what I mean? It looks like it doesn't even belong in this set for some reason. I don't know if I like, this doesn't remind me of the Shards of Alara block. It's such an odd art. And I always found that kind of interesting because it's such a weird art to be included in the Shards block. And then we go into M10, not 10th edition, M10. And I think we have a full set of M10. Almost. I'm missing a swamp. And then after M10 is Plane Chase, which I have 0 of, and I don't even know how many there are, so I didn't continue. But as you can see, like, so Plane Chase is going to take up probably this here. So we're actually running low on space again, because next is going to be, after that, I believe, is the Zendikar block, and then Worldwake. So I think I have just enough room to squeeze up into Worldwake in this binder. Then I'm going to need another one. So yeah, that's binder 2. And the crazy thing is these things each hold 360 cards. So when I have these both full, it's going to be 720. And my buddy told me that there's 2,800, give or take, basic lands. So we're going to be about a quarter of the way when I get both of these binders full. Interesting little side note there. So we're getting close to being a quarter of the way done the land collection, which is pretty nuts. Now this binder right here is all of my, you know what, I'm going to get closer for this because this has more cool stuff in it. Is there a good way to do this? Is there a good way to do this? Hang on. Just adjusting. Yeah, that works, right? Sure. So we have, I actually got these right here, these 5 from Stomping Ground MTG. Me and him worked out a trade for these are the Secret Lair Godzilla lands. They're definitely pretty cool. I wasn't around for when they came out, or if I was around, I didn't care at the time, because at that point I've only been considering doing this basic land collection, like every land ever, for just like a month or two. Like I really haven't been at it for that long. So it's like I definitely I would have purchased this back then, but I obviously didn't, because I didn't care. I don't even think I knew what Secret Lairs were back then. And then these are also from Talamar. Some lands I don't know what they exactly are. It says some kind of promo pack land. The date on it's 2019. Not exactly sure what they are, but they're cool. They all have like that little Planeswalk stamp in them. And then if you guys have been watching the channel, this is getting into the Euro lands here. So we actually opened up all of these packs on the channel. Some of my favorites are here too. Oh, so good. This island, though, this island is just something else. You'd definitely be a baller if you went into MTG, your Friday Night Magic, and have like all your islands or just this island. I would run mono blue just for that. I don't care how bad my draft is. I would just draft mono blue just so I can play with all my freaking $100 Veneza islands. So these are more of the Eurolands here. This is the end of it. So this is pack. So I have them like pack 1, pack 2, and pack 3. And then this right here is the APAC lands, the Asian Pacific lands. And these are really, really cool too. Like this island right here. Oh, the funny thing was I played against Arena and someone was actually rocking this island. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I wish I had that island. Very, very cool. Whoop. No one saw me drop that, right? No, it's MP now. It's heavy played. But there's definitely some very, very, very cool arts in these. Yeah. When someone rips out the Godzilla lands, you know that they are not messing around. They came to win. That is a sign that someone came to win. It's a great artwork too. It's very, very simple. I don't know why there we go. I guess I didn't have autofocus on. Whatever. Hey, Paul, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hey, Brittany, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. So yeah, this right here is probably my favorite plains. Yeah, I got the Fuji Mountain. We got the Fuji Mountain. This plains is so nice too. Just like the endless field of sunflowers. Very, very cool. That's good, Paul. I'm glad you're out of work. It's always good to be done for the day, right? That's one of the highlights of going to work is getting out. Oh man, see, I lied. I said how much I love that one plains, and then I turned the page and here's something better. I'm like, yup. Oh, it's just such a cool idea of using real world places in the lands. I think that's so cool. I would love for them to do like an Americas one, like, North and South America. I think it would be really cool to see, like, the different like areas that Canada, United States, and then all of South America have to offer. I think that'd be really, really cool. There we go. We're focused. What's up, MTG Gaming Bob? How's it going? We're just finishing up a little bit of the look at the land collection. These are some Magic Fest lands here. Again, these came from Talamar. I really wasn't aware of them. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Seb Swamp too. That's one of the reasons why I ordered the Secret Lair. Definitely for the Bob Ross lands. But the Seb McKinnon one is a nice little bonus, I guess you would call it. And since we had a couple new faces rolling too, so I'll just as we're talking, I'll just roll through. This is the new land basically. Like, this is everything that we've done so far. No, man, please give me MTG Gaming Bob. Make sure that you are you on my Facebook page? If you are, send me a link via message to your channel. I want to make sure that I'm subscribed. But yeah. But yeah, absolutely. If you feel like giving me a mention, please. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate shout outs. So just so you guys can see, like, because I got a couple new faces rolling in here. Hey, Black Hole Sun, how's it going? So we did complete the beta collection. So I do have all the betas now. Ooh, as I drop the camera in my lap. Got this right here. And if anyone knows what's going to go here, I would love it. It's right before Unlimited and Revise. I do have a spot here, and there is a card that's going to go here. Very curious if anyone knows what it is. I'll give you a hint. It is a reprint. So if you guys know what it is, or not a reprint, it's a misprint. That's the word I was going for. Misprint. So if you guys know what it is, I'd be curious. So I did get a couple more alphas too, by the way. I have my last island coming in. I just need the 2 mountains, and then alphas will be done. Betas are done. All this is done. You guys already know all this. That last, and I did get the while I'm here, because I just saw it, I got the foreign bordered revised cards, the foreign black bordered revised cards. And Talamar sent these to me. These are really cool. I did not have these. So these are, in fact, revised cards with the black border. Very, very cool. And then we just got, we filled up. We finished Portal. We finished Portal 2. We got some more. We got most of Portal 3K done. I just need mountains and a swamp. Like I said, I literally just went all over this, so that's why I'm just kind of giving you guys like the summary real fast of what has been added. We already know Mercadian Masks, Invasion. We got 7th edition done, except for 1 damn planes that I need for some reason. You know what it was? I think I ordered it, and then like Card Kingdom was like, "Oh, sorry, we thought we had this, but we didn't, so we give you a refund." And I'm like, great. But it's just something silly. I'll pick up the next time I'm making an order. I'll just grab an extra, 20-cent planes, whatever. And so we have Odyssey. Now, this is the new binder here. So I'll go over this one more time for all the people that are just kind of coming in. We did get a full playset of Odyssey. We got Stronghold done as well. This right here is 8th edition, which I currently have 0 of, as you can tell. Then we have Mirrodin Block, which is about halfway done. Kamigawa is done except for a forest and a mountain. Something like that. Yep. And then we have Unhinged, which I just have a mountain currently. And then we have a little bit of 9th edition. The complete Ravnica set. I'm missing 1 forest from Time Spiral. All 5 Cold Snap Snow Covereds. And then, again, about half of 10th edition. And then we have Lorwyn, which is full. Yes. And Shadowmoor, which I'm only missing an island from. And then these right here are the dual decks. I think there was like 4 or 5 dual lands. Oh, very cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I'm missing, especially going forward, because I don't even know what sets had the basics in them. And like I said, Talamar sent me a ton, so I have a ton to go over or to go through. I think he has me covered at least up until World Wake. And we got shards. So we're missing 2 forests from shards. And then M10 is complete except for 1 swamp. And then this right here, that's where we head off, because this right here is going to be Plane Chase, and then we'll have Zendikar and World Wake. So that's about. So as you can tell, we've made a lot of progress over the course of. It's been almost a month to the day since we last did an update. Should I turn the camera so it's back on me? I might as well, right? I guess it makes sense. Oop. Oop. There you go. You don't even see the top of my head, right? Good enough. I'll slouch a little bit. There we go. I'll slouch a little bit. So yeah, it's really kind of fun, like doing this. I'm the kind of person, I like having big projects to do. So this is a really big project. Like I said, like these 2 binders put together, they hold 720 cards, and there is about 2,800 total basic lands that have ever been printed. Individual unique arts of basic lands. So we're about a quarter of the way there once I fill up these 2 binders. So it's definitely a big deal. It's going to be it's going to be 8 binders worth of cards, and it's going to be continually growing as the sets keep getting released, which is also insane to think about because it's only going to get bigger as it goes. But it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to getting the Summer Magic. If you guys saw the space in there, that's what that was in the first binder. I have a 15 card slot ready for Summer Magic. Once I finally start buying those. Got my light. There you go. Glowing like an angel up in here. I do not have any of the Summer Magic lands yet now. I do want those. And I will get them eventually. Because what I'm going to do is my plan, the grand plan of all of this, is we're going to get a full set of the 10 revised dual lands. Once I get them, I'm going to send them out to get graded. I'll sell those on eBay. And currently, I mean, revised is going nuts right now. But I mean, the last time I looked, like a graded set, if it's like 8.5 or 9s, which mine should be, they're all basically near mint. It goes for about 6,000 USD for the playset of 10, or not playset, but a set of 10, all the duels. So I'll sell that. I'll pocket 3,000, so I have 3,000 bucks in cash on me, and this is mine from my little side hobby here, which is cool in and of itself. And then I'll use 3,000 of that, and I'll buy in and get the majority of this summer basics with that. Is my goal. Still have a couple more duels to get, and then have to, like I said, send them out to get graded, and then actually find a buyer. But yeah, whatever, it's something to do. I'm enjoying accruing these older, more expensive cards as I do this. It's definitely fun. To me, it's equally as fun as playing the game. Like, I'm actually having fun because I would consider myself more of a collector at this point because I don't construct decks anymore. So it's more just me playing limited whenever, the situation around us, whenever it will allow me to, I will be back playing limited again occasionally. But my biggest joy out of the game is to just opening the packs. Like, I don't even care what I get. I don't care if I get like crap in the packs. If I open up a bad pack, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna play with it. I don't care. But it's just the enjoyment of opening the pack and then, find a buyer, selling it, and then using that money to pay for the next set that's coming out. And then any profit out of that goes in like stuff. Like I bought our dryer downstairs. Our dryer took a shit and it died. So we needed a dryer. So I was like, I got an extra, $800 in an MTG account. I'll just take that out and bought a dryer. It really is the crack part of the cardboard. You're not lying. It is very, very, very fun to open packs. Yeah, I have 2 videos in my computer, like ready to go, because I had 2 set boxes of Zendikar Rising, and I'm sitting there looking at them. I'm like, well, I have these here so they can accrue with time to sell later. But I'm sitting there like, I'm like, if I could do that and they sit there for 5 years, they might increase what, like $50, maybe $70. They might be like $170 a box. Like, because there's a ton of them out there. It wasn't like, you know, the print demand, the print run wasn't like short. So it's a regular print run. So I'm like, it's going to take them at least 5 years to go up $50, $70, maybe if I'm lucky, $70. I'm like, or I can just open them right now and get some more credit and get a duel before duels hit $2,000 each, which is like where they're going right now. Like the dual lands right now are absolutely insane how high they are. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to open up these boxes. And that's what I did. I opened up the boxes. I just chucked them for credit. And I think I did pretty good too. Because I mean, I ended up getting $400 in credit, and I opened up 2 Zendikar Rising set booster boxes, and I opened up and pieced out the Walking Dead Secret Lair, because Card Kingdom was giving me more than it was worth sealed. So I was like, okay, take it. I don't want it. You can have it. I'll much rather have that credit. So that got me $400 between those 3 things. So that's a dual land though. That's a dual land. I can go buy a Plateau. Or I could save up and buy Tropical Island. The Tropical Islands. Hang on. Can I do this without losing the feed? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm actually curious to see what the revised duels are going for right now. There's a cat sleeping? Oh yeah. I didn't even know Foo was back there. Yeah, it's Fooey. He's still hanging out. All right, so I need to open up a window. There we go. Come on. Cool. You guys can still see me, right? Because I'm trying to rock this out and do this at the same time. Because like I said, I do all my dealings in Magic at Card Kingdom. But I mean, any of the sites do the same freaking thing, and it's the same deal. Like if you want to go, if you prefer, what's the other? TCG, you know, Toad and Troll, Star City Games, they all do the same thing. Oh man, I'd be stoked too. That is an amazing gift, and I can see why you're marrying her. That's a very, very good gift. Yeah, it's insane. Like Revise has just been crazy. Like Talmar saying he's got Brain Geysers, and they were a $10 card, or $10, $12 cards for a decade. Now they're like $120. It's insane. So hang on. Let's go to 3rd edition real fast and see what we're working with here. I'm slow on the computer, don't mind me. All right, so Near Mint Underground Sea is currently going for $1,200 on Card Kingdom, out of stock. I bought my Underground Sea using credit from Card Kingdom about 2.5 months ago, give or take. I know because I opened it up on video, I believe, so I know I'm stamped somewhere. It was about 2.5 months ago. I spent $600 on that thing. Near mint. It's flawless. It's beautiful. Not a thing wrong with that card. It was $600. So in 2 months, my Underground Sea went from $600 to $1,200. Let's see, Tropical Island, near mints, $1,100. It's insane. Volcanic Island's $1,100. Tundra is $750. Bayou $700. Badlands 545. Jesus, Wheel of Fortune's at 450. Savannah's at 400. Scrublands is 400, and I'm gonna guess Plateau is 400 as well. Hold on. Plateau is 379. There you go. It's a deal. It's a cheapie. It's a cheap. Oh, sorry, my nose is a little runny. But yeah, it's like anything revised is just been going nuts, and it happened really, really fast too. Like none of this stuff's in stock. I mean, Grim, I use Card Kingdom's pricing just because that's what I buy at. Like that's where I get my credit. So that's the price I know I'm going to pay for the card. So that's why I use that pricing. Like I know you can get them cheaper, but that's just where I go. That's very, very cool though. I'm still a little jealous of MTG Gaming Bob. We got the Trop Island and the Taiga for Christmas. Very, very cool. It's pretty crazy. It's almost as crazy as the fact that I've been doing this for a year. I still can't get over it that it's been a year. It doesn't feel like it at all. And I just got to say thank you to all you guys. All you guys, because you guys have all been like super helpful, really supportive. Like for my entire community, like I don't get negative comments and stuff like that. I don't get jackasses trying to be funny or whatever, or just to be assholes. Like no one's giving me a hard time. And trust me, I probably deserved a hard time when I was starting because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at all. So it's one of those things like it was just crazy, but it's like I have a very, very positive community and I'm very happy about that. I'm very proud of that. Almost ready to buy Savannah. Go for it, man. Why not? Buy it. It's $400. Entertain us. That's what I try to do. I try to make this as enjoyable as possible because it's if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing this. Do you have any idea how much work this is? There's so much work that goes into doing this. It's insane. Like just getting set up to do just do this live stream, which is just me just chatting, talking, and showing off some lands. It took me 40 minutes to get set up. I got to get the lights right. I got to clear off everything. I got to set up the computer stuff. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to cook steak. That's Andrea's telling me it's because we're having steak tonight, so I'm very excited. So yeah, I told her to message me on here when she got hungry. That way, so I knew. So I saw steak. So we'll be cutting this off in a couple minutes. But it's just like I said, if I wasn't having fun doing this, it's not worth it. Like there's a lot of effort that goes into this. So it's like, as long as it's fun, I'll be here. And I don't see it not being fun. Because, I mean, who doesn't like acquiring expensive stuff? You know what I mean? It's really, really cool when it's like, oh, man, I have enough saved up to get my tropical island. That's such a cool feeling. And it's just, to me, it's like I just want to show you guys how I do it. So if you want to do it that way, do it. You know? Like no one should like a piece of cardboard should never be worth $1,000, but it is. But there's ways that you can get around it without paying for it. And I mean, and what I do works for me because I'm not playing this game to build commander decks, to build standard decks, do anything like that. I play the game because I enjoy the game, but anything I open, I don't need it. And so that I have that luxury of like, yeah, I can buy 10 collector's boxes because I'm not paying with my money. I mean, it's not just going to sit on a shelf until I build decks with it. It's just I can spend that $2,000 and flip it into $2,500 and plus $500 credit, and then guess what? That's a dual land. I'm happy. You guys get to watch. So we're having steak, crispy potatoes, and peas. It sounds good. I'm excited. I'm hungry too. So that is going to be our dinner. If anyone is wondering, I make a good steak, by the way. Very good steak. You know, I'm trying to catch up. I just like talk nonstop for like 4 minutes, so I'm trying to catch up on the chat a little bit too. Yeah, even that. What Neil's saying is like even like I try to buy myself my stuff in near mint condition because like I said my long run goal is to get it graded. Yeah, Philly's back here. Is to get it graded and to sell it. So it's like I want to get the pristine copies. But even if you're looking for like heavy play, they're still expensive, and it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Because you have to think, dual lands were printed in 1993 and 1994. That's it. There wasn't reprints. And back then, Revise has a heavy print run, but you know what I mean. They didn't print to the masses like they did now. So it's like those cards are going to dry up. These prices, what's now? It's a bubble. I can't explain why it's surging so fast and so hard, but that will come down. Like in a month, a tropical island's not going to be $1,100. It's going to drop down. It's going to settle higher than what it was. Like before, like I said, the Underground Sea is a very good example. I got that like $600. It's at $1,200 right now. It's going to retract. Like it's going to come back down to maybe $800-900, but then it's going to stop, and that's where it's going to level out, and that's where it's going to be until the next surge is going to kick it up to $1,500, and then it'll drop back down to $1,100. Like it's only going to go up. So if you can get them while you can. Get them at good pricing. Don't hurt yourself financially to get these damn things. They're not worth it. It's just fucking cardboard. Always remember that too. It's just a game. This is not something that you want to just like blow money on. If you have disposable money and disposable income, by all means, knock yourself out. But this is not. If it's going to hurt your family, it's not worth it. Hey, Kothorn, how you doing? Oh, there's not that many people here, but if anyone's looking for a cool channel to check out, I just found this guy a couple of days ago, and now he's like everywhere. Like I keep running into, I ran into him like in a bunch of Discords and stuff like that. But Kothorn Cards, check him out. He started just over 100 days ago. He does a video every day, so he has just over 100 videos out. He's very, very cool, very, very cool. I recommend him. Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of money out there too. Like there's a lot of like tech people out there that make a lot of money. All right, I got you, Andrea. I hear your want of steak. I got you. I'm closing up shop. You did. And I was going to do it again, but it is so close to dinner time now. Yeah, I'm not going to have a steak. I want steak in the Michael Scott voice. But you can always rewatch it if you want to get. Yeah, if you want to rewatch it, just like the actual update of the lands, I think started at like maybe 20 minutes in. If you want to fast forward, you don't feel like hearing me freaking talk and just flap my face for 20 minutes. That's generally where it starts. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, what's epic stuff? The land collection, or the fact that I'm gonna have steak in about 20 minutes? That's I would call that pretty epic. I'm actually very, very excited about steak. Oh man! But yeah, so just to kind of wrap up. All right. So first off, thank you all for being a part of this. I can't believe we're at 1,100 people. Yeah, I agree, Al. They are both very, very good things to be excited about. A little bit of steak, a little bit of fancy ass cardboard. But so yeah, again, just to wrap everything up, thank you guys so much for everything. I mean, we're looking. It's 1,100 people. It's amazing. Yeah. And we're a year in. We're showing no signs of slowing down. Hopefully, we're just going to keep on creeping up. Eventually, we'll hit 1,200. Then eventually, we'll hit 1,300. And we're just going to keep on slowly climbing up. I ain't worried about anything. And so, just thank you guys all so much for being part of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the update on the lands. I will be doing another update. It's like I said, it's going to be a monthly thing, so probably sometime in February, later on in February. Hey man, pizza can be good. Like we actually, Andrew, we had pizza what, yesterday or the day before?
Day before.
It was the day before. I make homemade pizza. Well, homemade, whereas in I take the crust out of the bag but I don't order out pizza. But that pizza can be very, very good. I think I make some damn good pizza. So tomorrow, you guys should hear from me tomorrow, because I'm gonna have Kaldheim draft box that I'll open up. And then Kaldheim comes out the following week. I'm hoping to have my first collector's box ready to go Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'll open that one. That one will be mine. I'll probably open myself a second one Friday on release date. And then the weekend is when I'll start sponsor boxes. So far we have two. We have Joey K. Thank you, Joey. I see you creeping. Joey for sponsoring Full Box, and then Benoit and Lucas S are splitting a box, so they're both getting half a box. So it's gonna be really, really cool. So we have all that looking forward to, and then we also have we have Patreon only giveaways coming up. That's going to be for 3 collector's packs. I probably won't announce the winner on the first like I normally do. I'll probably do it with the release. That way, so I actually have the packs on hand. And then that same day, I can roll off whoever wins the Zendikar Rising set box. Oh, yeah, because I'm upgrading from a draft box to a set box. And if we hit 1,200, I'm still giving away a collector's box. So there's still time for that, too. I don't know if we'll hit it, but I'm not going to stop pushing. 100 people is not that many. And we have not 8 days. We can get there. We can do 15 people a day. That is not hard. It's actually 12 people a day. We can get 12 people a day on here. So I'm not giving up on that yet either. Definitely, it's growing. It's growing. All right, guys. I think we're done. Again, thank you guys so much just for being a part of this. And I'm looking forward to doing this at least until I'm unable to. That is when I'll stop doing this. When I'm unable to, or it's no longer fun. But from here on out, I think we're gonna have a great year, and I think we only have up to go. We're only gonna keep growing. We're not gonna shrink. We're not just gonna kind of shrink away and just kind of like peter out like a lot of these channels do. We're gonna keep on growing. Thank you guys so much for spending this hour and 15 minutes with me. I appreciate you guys. Look forward to getting some more of these guys, more of these lands for you guys to check out. And that's going to be it, guys. Hey, everyone, again, thank you. It's been a great year, and I just can't believe what we did on this channel. All right, guys, have a great night. Everyone take care. I'll talk to you soon. Later.